Hi, I'm Bob Allison with ShopSabre CNC. Around here they call me Routerbob. Today I'm going to be Plasma Bob. Today we're going to use a ShopSabre SideKick plasma machine. We're going to make a neat sign out of steel plate. Before we do that, let's take a look at the features of this machine. We build these machines in sizes from 4x4 all the way to 6x12, but what really sets us apart is the attention to detail and what we put in component-wise into these machines. These are all welded steel frames, and if you notice, there's at least 6 supports to support the weight. The larger machines even have more than that. And something else that we do that makes a really great machine is the gantry is actually structural steel, all welded, and there's 8 inches of clearance underneath it. You put all that together and it makes a really, really good frame for a plasma machine. We use 25mm precision contour guide rails in all the axes, and we do that for a reason. That gives you really rock solid motion control. Then we actually create that motion with servos, and we use servos because they have more power, they can accelerate and decelerate faster. That makes an improved cut, especially when you're cutting fine details with the plasma. Now we couple those servos with planetary drives in X and Y because that creates really, really rock solid motion, and then that's driven by a precision oversized rack and pinion. In the Z-axis, we actually use a direct drive and a ball screw. You know, another really nice detail we put on these machines is how we handle the wiring. First off, it's robotic wiring. It's designed for continuous flex, so you don't have the breakages down the road after you've ran the machine a while. And we put that wiring in closed wire carriers, and we do that so we keep trash and debris outside of those wire bundles. The final part of motion control is actually the machine control itself. These machines feature our ShopSabre point and click control system. Here's what that means. It makes it really, really simple for your operator to be successful with a machine. There's no huge learning curve. You don't have to be an engineer to be successful with this. These machines are available with downdraft tables, with blow-through tables in case you want to create your own solution, or our most popular table, which is our water table. Now this basically is a shallow tank that holds water. There's pieces of metal that hold your material up, and we also put our plasma defense solution in there to keep everything from rusting. So it's a really, really nice setup. Now we've actually saved the cutting part for last. This machine has a Hypertherm torch. We also offer the machines without torches in case you already have one. I would highly recommend, if you don't already own a torch, that you source it from us because that's all covered on our machine warranty. They're also available in different power supply sizes depending on what you want to cut. And of course this machine has our ShopSabre torch breakaway feature in case it collides with something. Now let me show you how easy it is to get a file ready to run on this machine. These ShopSabre plasma machines are really, really easy to program. It's a lot easier than a CNC router, in fact. You know, you don't really have to be able to draw. Now, I could create a drawing, or what we're going to do today is we're going to actually download a sign from our friends over at dragondxf.com. And the sign is Dad's Smokin BBQ, and I'm going to cut it out of 10-gauge steel. Now, let's take a look at what's required to do that. The software package that we actually use with the ShopSabre plasmas is called En-Route Fabrication. It's really simple to use. Now what you see on the screen here is the actual drawing file that I downloaded from dragondxf.com. And you can see everything's drawn on it. All I have to do is cut those lines out with the plasma. Now, let's back up here and you'll see that basically what you see over here, this is the table size, or called plate size of the machine. And it's obvious that our image is too big. So what I'm going to do is select this, and then I'm going to come over here to transform, and I'm going to scale it. And what I really want this to be, I want it to be about 24 inches wide. And I'm going to say apply. Now I've got the image the size I want. Then I just drag it down here wherever I want it on the table. And that's really all that's required. All right. Now once that's done, then we go to tool pathing. In plasma, we don't have to really worry about router bits and tool diameters and things like that, but there is an issue of kerf because the torch does have a size. So we want to make sure we define all that. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is window around the geometry that I want to cut. All right, I'm going to go up here to Tool Path and Kerf, and primarily what I'm going to define are the lead ins and lead outs. So I'm going to use an arc lead in. I'm going to define the radius there and the angle and an arc lead out. When I hit OK, the tool paths get generated. Now, if I want to, I can actually run that through simulations and see what it's going to do. All I really have to do is get the code ready now for the machine. So I'm going to go to Machining, and and output. I'm going to send it to the machine. So that creates the G-code file. All right, now I'm going to just send that file out by the wireless network to the machine control. Let's go make this sign. Well, our Dad's Smokin BBQ sign came out really, really good. Every time I use one of our ShopSabre SideKick plasmas, I'm just amazed at how easy it is to make things. And that's 10-gauge steel. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, you can contact us at ShopSabre.com. Thank you for watching.